From Frank Loria Memorial Field in Clarksburg, West Virginia, it's Game 2 of the Class AAA Region 1 Championship Series. Tonight on Video Productions, it's the Polar Bears of Fairmont Senior and the Bruins of Brooke High School, with the Polar Bears up 1-0. Welcome everyone inside the broadcast booth. I'm Eli Brady here with you one final time this season, and what a season it has been to this point. The Polar Bears come into this game just one win away from punching their ticket to the Final Four in Charleston beginning next week, a place they haven't been since 2022. Heartbreaking ends to the past couple seasons has kept Fairmont Senior out of the baseball state tournament. These guys are as hungry as ever to take the Polar Bears back to the Final Four and continue the quest for their first baseball state title in program history. As for the Brooke Bruins, they come into this game in a must-win situation, trailing the series 1-0. A loss tonight means their season will end here. A win, however, will send the series back to Wellsburg in Brooke County for a sudden death win or go home Game 3 tomorrow night. These two teams met in Game 1 on Tuesday. The Polar Bears won that game 5-0 behind a dominating performance by the junior superstar pitcher Braden Gorby. A complete game shutout, allowing just one hit, and he struck out 10. An impressive but also routine stat line from one of the most talented pitchers in the state in Braden Gorby. The Polar Bears used up their ace on Tuesday, and Brooke did the same. They started Henry Anderson, who had a solid outing as well, only allowing 2 runs most of the game until it fell apart in the 7th. The Polar Bears added 3 more runs against Anderson in the final frame to pull away and win 5-0. Today, the Polar Bears will turn to senior Logan Canfield to start on the mound as they look to try and clinch the series. Canfield has put up an impressive stat line himself this season with a 4-3 record and a 2.94 ERA. He gets the nod tonight as the Polar Bears look to win their way to Charleston. The Brooke Bruins will be starting junior Andrew Murdoch tonight, another solid pitcher for the Bruins. Murdoch is 5-2 on the season with a 3.81 ERA, and Brooks' hopes for a title run rest on his shoulders as they are down to their last life tonight in this regional championship series. When teams get this deep into the postseason, there becomes a big strategy factor when it comes to what pitcher teams are going to start in which games. Throughout the season, the bullpen order becomes pretty evident and who is number 1, number 2, and number 3 in the pitching order, and it becomes a chess match for these coaches when determining who you're going to start in which games, especially with the different pitch limits and rest days that come with how many pitches one throws in a game. Brooke rolled the dice and took a big gamble on Tuesday, starting their number 1, Henry Anderson, against Fairmont Senior's number 1, Braden Gorby, and Gorby made them pay the price, pitching a complete game, 1-hit shutout, and now both of those pitchers are done for the rest of the series. Each team will be starting their number 2 pitchers tonight.
For Game 2 of the Super Regional with Fairmont Senior High School versus
we'll turn
the
to our
Brooke
PA
Bruins.
announcer for our starting lineups here on Video
And now
Productions.
the starting lineups for your Brooke Bruins. Number 3, Andrew Murdoch. Number 21, Gino Provenzano. Number 4, Zach O'Meary. Number 14, Aiden Provenzano. Number 32, Henry Anderson. Number 24, Garrett Moore. Number 25, Nikos Palavas. Number 23, Noah McMahon. And number 2, Ty Sperringer. And the rest of your Brooke Bruins. And now the starting lineups for your Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. Playing center field, number 3, Cam Peschel. Your pitcher, number 2, Logan Canfield. Your catcher, number 44, Trevor Bigelow. Your third baseman, number 29, Matt Masters. Your shortstop, number 27, Braden Gorby. Your left fielder, number 6, Brock Martin. Your second baseman, number 11, Blake Strait. Your first baseman, number 24, Noah Pethel. And your right fielder, number 1, Cole Salmons. And the rest of your Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. Now can we please rise for the national anthem?
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
I'm Keith Powell, and going on right now is my Keith Says Yes Fest. I'm saying yes to lowering your payments, yes to your trade-in, regardless of condition, miles, even if you're still making payments. My Keith Says Yes credit approval process helps me say yes, you're approved. So if you want new Chevys, yes. New Fords, yes. Lifetime warranty, yes. Come see me, Keith Powell at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
There's no music.
Okay.
Salem took the speaker in the season. I called it.
Okay.
We called and talked to him.
Okay. Well, can you put it up to the mic?
That's what we just did.
Okay, then that works.
That's all we could get.
Then you're good.
Welcome back to Frank Gloria Memorial Field, where the Polar Bears are set to take the field right now. Take another look at the starting lineup for the Brooke Bruins. It's a little different from Tuesday. If you watch that game on Tuesday, they're still leading off with Andrew Murdoch, who will be starting on the mound, followed by Gino Provenzano, Zach O'Meary, Aiden Provenzano, Henry Anderson, Garrett Moore, Nikos Palavis, Noah McMahon, and Ty Sparinger. Brooke only recorded one hit on Tuesday against Braden Gorby. They look to try and do a little better tonight against Logan Canfield, and they're going to have to if they want a chance to go to Charleston. They need to win back-to-back games to make that happen. The Polar Bears just need to win one of these next two, but if you're Fairmont Senior, you want to close the deal right here tonight in front of your home fans, even though this game is not played in Fairmont. It is being played in Clarksburg, about 20 minutes south of Fairmont. Frank Gloria Field is turf, and it's a very nice facility. Mary Lou Retton Park is underwater because we got a lot of rain yesterday. We got so much rain we couldn't even play here yesterday, so it got postponed till today. Canfield warming up with pitcher Trevor Bigelow. And in the field for Fairmont Senior, Canfield on the mound, Bigelow behind home plate. First baseman is the freshman Noah Pethel. Second baseman is the birthday boy Blake Straight. Shortstop is Braden Gorby. Third baseman Matt Masters. And in the outfield from left to right will be Brock Martin, Cam Peschel, and Cole Sammons. It's the same lineup and same fielding positions every time Canfield is on the mound. And that's another thing, these Polar Bears are routine. The order doesn't change and the positions don't change very much this season. Leading off for Brooke
now that is
Andrew Murdoch.
Andrew Murdoch.
Murdoch comes to the plate, left-handed hitter against Canfield, a left-handed pitcher. This regional championship series is underway, and Murdoch lifts it center field and down and gets a hit on Canfield on the first pitch. Murdoch is aboard, and Brooke already has as many hits today as they did Tuesday.
Now batting number 21, Gino Provenzano.
Provenzano comes to the plate with one on, nobody out in the top of the first. And that's exactly what Brooke's going to need to do against Canfield. Canfield's game rests on his confidence. It's gained quickly. It also can be lost quickly. Brooks swinging, second pitch, bounces fair. Pethel is there, fields it, touches first one away. Runner Murdoch advances to second. The ball took a high hop right down the first baseline, stayed fair, and Pethel was able to grab it, run back, and touch first. Provenzano grounds out. Murdoch advances to second, one out as O'Meary comes to the plate. Leader in batting average on the team for the Bruins, batting .351 on the season. Canfield looks back at Murdoch, the runner at second, time called. And as I was saying, Canfield is a very, very streaky pitcher. If you're not getting hits and not getting on base, you're going to have a very hard time trying to win this game. But if you put the ball in play, get runners on, runs will come. Brooke has one on and one out at the moment. Canfield goes curveball right down the middle for strike one. A great pitch to O'Meary, and the count's 0-1. Canfield gets the signal, looks back. The 0-1 is swung on and fouled by O'Meary down the third base side. Count goes 0-2. If you're tuning in and watching, this is an audio-only broadcast. Our video setup is very specific to Mary Lou Retton Park, and since the home game got moved, we are just doing audio-only, basically radio style. We just don't have a partnership with a radio station. 0-2 pitch from Canfield. That one just on the outside corner, but misses, and the count goes 1-2. Canfield slipped on the mound. You don't want to see that out of a pitcher. If a pitcher struggles with footing, you start worrying about where you're stepping on the mound and sliding instead of where the ball's going. Canfield fell down right there. A 1-2 count to O'Meary. The pitch is swung on and fouled back again by O'Meary. Count stays 1-2. O'Meary steps back up to the plate. Runner on second is Murdoch. Canfield looks back, delivers the 1-2, swung on, grounded towards the shortstop. Gorby runs up, fields it, fires. Pethel makes the catch, 2 away. Murdoch advances from second to third. One runner on and 2 away now for the Bruins.
Now
with Aiden Provenzano
14,
coming to the plate.
Aiden Provenzano.
Remember, this is a best-of-3 series, and the Polar Bears are leading the series 1-0. So if they win, they advance to the state tournament. If Brooke wins, they'll play at Brooke tomorrow. Here's the first pitch to Provenzano outside. Count 1-0. Murdoch standing on third, wanting to come home to give Brooke their first run of the series. The pitch from Canfield. A little far inside, almost hit Provenzano, and the count goes 2-0. Canfield winds up, deals. That one misses as well, and the count 3-0 now for Aiden Provenzano. Murdoch shallow lead off third. Here's the 3-0 from Canfield down the middle, strike one. Provenzano took it, forced Canfield to pitch it down the middle. Wasn't going to swing at it, especially with 2 out and a runner on third in scoring position. Now a 3-1 count. The light gets a little greener. Here's the pitch outside, ball 4. Provenzano is walked. There's runners on the corners with 2 away now for Brooke, and Henry Anderson will come to the plate. Time is called, and they're exchanging baseballs. Coach Sean Hoskinson of the Polar Bears comes out.
Now batting number 32,
Bigelow.
Henry Anderson.
A couple of baseballs. Anderson comes up to the plate. Anderson up. Runners on the corners, 2 out. Here's the pitch from Canfield. Anderson swings at it, fouls it back. Count 0-1. Anderson was the starting pitcher for Brooke on Tuesday in the loss. Gave up 5 runs. Held in for 6 innings. That 7th inning didn't go his way. That one on the inside corner, strike 2. What a pitch by Logan Canfield. Froze Anderson. Watched it by. And now an 0-2 count. Canfield gets the signal. Winds up and deals. That one bounces. And it's ball one. Good play by Bigelow not to let that one get away from him. Kept it in front, kept the runners where they are. Now a 1-2 count. Brooke trying to strike first. Here's the pitch from Canfield, inside corner, strike three. Anderson struck out looking. And the Polar Bears get out of the first inning. They do not allow a run. It's tied at 0. We head to the bottom of the first. You're watching live streaming coverage of the regional championship on Video Productions.
1965, the team at City Construction has been an industry leader in all facets of construction, shaping the West Virginia landscape with some of the most recognizable commercial projects throughout the state. As one of the largest general contractors in north central West Virginia, our outstanding record of quality workmanship and personal service is here for your next project. Call our team of experts today.
Give us the opportunity to design build your next project. City Construction Company, West Virginia proud since 1965.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill. Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Welcome back to Frank Gloria Field. Polar Bears set to hit in the bottom of the inning, looking at the lineup and just how dangerous this Polar Bear batting lineup is. Leading off is Cam Peschel, followed by Logan Canfield and Trevor Bigelow. Matt Masters batting in the cleanup spot, followed by Braden Gorby, Brock Martin, Blake Strait, and then the two freshmen, Noah Pethel and Cole Salmons. And you look at the batting averages, 5 Polar Bear batters 400 or better, 7 are 300 or better. And there's really a mix of strengths in this Polar Bear lineup. You have Peschel and Canfield that are very good at putting the ball in play and putting it through gaps and getting on base. You have the power hitter in Trevor Bigelow with 7 home runs on the season. Matt Masters in the cleanup spot. He is a threat to take it deep at any time. And Braden Gorby, a solid hitter, very high on-base percentage. You can see a .310 batting average. He only has struck out 5 times this season. Always a tough out. Brock Martin, another power hitter, can really do it all. Followed by Blake Strait, Noah Pethel, and then Cole Salmons, another one of those like Peschel and Canfield that just puts the ball in play and gets on base. In the field for Brooke, starting on the mound is Andrew Murdoch. His catcher is Aiden Provenzano. First baseman Nikos Palavis. Second baseman Noah McMahon. Shortstop Gino Provenzano. Third baseman Henry Anderson. And in the outfield from left to right is Blake Bennett, Ty Sperringer, and Zach O'Meary. Peschel at the plate. Murdoch gets the signal. Here's the first pitch. Way outside, ball 1. That one was not close. Went outside of the catcher Provenzano, and it's a 1-0 count. Murdoch tries again, the 1-0. That one a little low, called ball 2. So 2-0 count for Cam Peschel. Murdoch trying to put it in the strike zone, and it's low again, same spot, ball 3. 3-0 count right off the bat for Cam Peschel. He gets on base. He's always a threat to steal, not one you want to let on early. The 3-0, upper inside corner, called strike 1. Three balls, 1 strike now for Peschel. Here's the pitch from Murdoch. Peschel swings, lifts it, right field, foul territory. And O'Meary can't get there. It lands in foul territory, and the count goes full. Full count at the plate for Cam Peschel. Here is the pitch from Murdoch, a swing and a miss, and Peschel strikes out. So what a job by Andrew Murdoch after going down 3-0 in the count to come back and deliver 3 straight strikes to strike out one of the toughest batters in the state, Cam Peschel. Nobody on, 1 out with Logan Canfield at the plate. Here's the pitch from Murdoch. Murdoch, that one on the outside corner, strike 1. Murdoch, left-handed pitcher, so is Logan Canfield, but Canfield bats right-handed. So it's lefty on righty right here. An 0-1 count. Here's the pitch from Murdoch off speed. Canfield grounds it foul on the third base side. Count goes 0-2.
Yeah.
0-2 count. Murdoch gets the signal from Provenzano. The pitch to Canfield. Canfield swings at it. It was low, and he fouls it back out of play. Count remains 0-2. Canfield back up to the plate. Here's the 0-2 for Murdoch. Outside corner, called strike 3. Andrew Murdoch, what a start. Back-to-back strikeouts, and there's 2 away. Trevor Bigelow will come up to the plate. Nobody on and 2 out. And Murdoch, who has 41 strikeouts on the season, starts off hot with back-to-back strikeouts on the first 2 batters. Here's the first pitch to Bigelow. Outside, ball 1. 1-0 count. Bigelow, a deep hitter, takes a big swing and miss at that pitch, and the count goes even at 1 apiece. Dimensions here at Frank Luria Field are interesting. It's 317 to left field, 375 to left center, 390 dead center, 385 right center, and 330 to right. But a shorter left field means an advantage for Trevor Bigelow, as that pitch missed outside for ball 2. Bigelow, right-handed hitter, leads the team with 7 home runs on the season. Here's the 2-1 from Murdoch. Another big swing and miss at that one, and the count evens up at 2. A 2-2 count, nobody on and 2 out. Murdoch. Bigelow lifts it, shallow right field, down in front of O'Meary. Trevor Bigelow, a 2-out single, puts a base runner on for the Polar Bears. That one was off speed, a little low. Bigelow was able to golf it and lift it over the second baseman McMahon's head and drop it in front of the right fielder O'Meary and get on. 1 aboard with 2 away as Matt Masters comes to the plate. Masters batting .409 on the season. Bigelow has actually taken the lead in batting average this year with .420 on the team for the Polar Bears, and he gets a big hit there. Keeps the inning alive. Here's the first pitch to Masters. Masters swings and grounds it foul on the third base side. Count goes 0-1. Bigelow shallow lead off first. They try to pick him off. Bigelow dives back to first safely.
Now you gotta work. We have a pepperoni roll with peppers and sauce.
0-1 count, 1 on, 2 out.
Sauce and cheese.
The pitch from Murdoch, and Masters swings and grounds it foul. Third base side, same spot, and the count goes 0-2. Murdoch gets the signal from Provenzano.
Let me see what I can figure out here.
Here's the 0-2 to Masters. Masters swings, grounds it foul. Third base side, same spot again. Count stays 0-2. It's been the same thing, 3 straight pitches to Masters. Like to have him wait on it just a little bit so it can be put fair.
They wiped me out before I got here.
0-2 count still, 1 on, 2 out.
See, I didn't need him anyway.
Peschel and Canfield have struck out already. Time called. Bigelow extends the lead a little bit off at first. Here's the 0-2. Bigelow takes off, firing to second, bounces, gets into center field. Bigelow stands up, doesn't take off, but he steals second. It's called ball 1 to Masters, and Bigelow is in scoring position. It wasn't a bad throw from Provenzano. It did take a bounce, but Gino Provenzano came over and wasn't able to field it off the bounce. The throw would have been in time if Provenzano was able to snag it and get the glove down, but it just hopped right over his glove into center field, allowing Bigelow to steal second. Now, 1 ball and 2 strikes for Masters with a runner in scoring position and 2 away. The 1-2 from Murdoch. Masters swings, fouls it back again, stays alive with a 1-2 count. Crowd starting to like it. Masters will not give up this at bat. The 1-2 outside, ball 2, and the count evens up. Two-two count. Bigelow, decent lead off second. Murdoch looks back, checks it, delivers the 2-2 to Masters. Swing, grounded, foul, third base side, stays alive with a 2-2 count. The 5th foul ball swung on by Masters in this at-bat alone. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat and a 2-2 count. Time called. Masters steps away from the plate, now back up into the box. Here's the 2-2. Masters swings, fouls it back again, and stays alive still. And at every foul cut, the crowd gets louder. Masters bats .409 on the season, led the team in batting average for most of the season. Here's the 2-2 from Murdoch. That one is fouled back again. That time, Provenzano had a chance to catch it and get Masters out if he was able to hang on to it, but it slipped right off his glove and went behind him. So Masters is still alive. Still with a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch from Murdoch. High, ball 3, and the count goes full. And imagine how these Polar Bear fans will wake up if Masters gets on base right here after this at-bat. The 11th pitch of the at-bat. Murdoch, the payoff pitch. Masters lifts it right field, out of play and foul. Stays alive still.
Go, Matt.
Full count, 1 on, 2 out. Pitch number 12 of the at-bat, the payoff. Masters lifts it, right field and down. Bigelow comes to the plate. It's loose in center field. 1-0 Fairmont Senior. Matt Masters delivers.
Now batting number 27, Braden Gorby.
It took 12 pitches, but an RBI double by Matt Masters sends home Bigelow, and Fairmont Senior leads 1-0. And any spark of rhythm you give Fairmont Senior, you're in deep trouble if you're Brooke. Gorby at the plate. Here is the pitch. Gorby lines it up the gap. Provenzano fields it. Throw to Palavis. Makes the catch for out number 3, but Brooke squanders away a run after having Masters dead to rights. It's 1-0. Fairmont Senior after 1. We'll be back. You're watching live streaming coverage of the regional championship on Video Productions.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back to Frank Loria Memorial Field in Clarksburg. Matt Masters prevailed on a 12-pitch at-bat, an RBI double that sent home Bigelow in the bottom of the first. That's the only run of the game so far. We start off the second. And leading off for Brooke will be Garrett Moore, followed by Nikos Palavis and Noah McMahon. Garrett Moore batting .304 on the season. Tied for the lead in home runs hit with Andrew Murdoch with 2 for the Bruins. So Moore does have the capability to take it deep. He is the designated hitter in place of Blake Bennett, who's starting in left field. Canfield back on the mound, getting some warm-up pitches. Bigelow's throw down to Gorby means that's the last warm-up pitch, and here comes Garrett Moore to the plate. Moore, a right-handed hitter, going against left-handed pitcher Logan Canfield.
How much are they?
I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay. There you go, buddy. You're welcome.
Top of the second. Here is the first pitch. Canfield, that one low inside corner, misses for ball 1.
Now batting number 24, Garrett Moore.
1-0 count. Here is the windup and pitch from Canfield, high, ball 2.
Because these people, I love them. They always stacked up. Right there. Yeah, they're always stacked up candy stock.
The 2-0 to Moore, and Moore lifts it high left center field. Left fielder Martin moves underneath it, stands there, makes the catch, 1 away. Moore flies out. 1 down, nobody on. That'll bring up Nikos Palavis, the first baseman for Brooke.
Now batting number 25.
Batting just 152
Nikos Palavis
on the season, but Palavis has not batted in every game, and in fact, the minority of the games. Here's the first pitch from Canfield, off speed, just misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to Palavis. Palavis lifts it. That's in fair territory. Pethel says he's got it. Lunges in front of Straight, makes the catch, 2 away. Pethel was saying, I got it. Straight was right there, almost too close, but Pethel, the freshman, moves over from his first base spot on the edge of the grass to make the
now
catch.
Batting number 23, Noah McMahon.
McMahon comes to the plate, batting just .067 on the season. He has just 3 hits, and he has struck out 20 times, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. And these are the batters for Brooke, where if you're Logan Canfield, you cannot let these guys on base. Brooke has a lot of players over 300 on the season. That one was swung on and hit foul. The count 0-2 for Noah McMahon. McMahon back up to the plate.
Yes, sir.
Here's the 0-2 from Canfield. That one inside corner. Doesn't get the call. It's ball one. Canfield gets the signal from Bigelow. The 1-2 to McMahon. McMahon grounds it. Masters charges. Fields fires. Pethel caught for out number 3. A quick inning. Canfield makes quick work of the Bruins, and we head to the bottom of the second with Fairmont Senior leading 1-0 in the regional championship game number 2 here on Video Productions.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Since 1965, the team at City Construction has been an industry leader in all facets of construction, shaping the West Virginia landscape with some of the most recognizable commercial projects throughout the state. As one of the largest general contractors in north central West Virginia, our outstanding record of quality workmanship and personal service is here for your next project. Call our team of experts today.
Give us the opportunity to design build your next project. City Construction Company, West Virginia proud since 1965.
Welcome back to Frank Loria Memorial Field in Clarksburg. Fairmont Senior leading Brooke 1-0 in Game 2 of the regional championship. Polar Bears looking to punch their ticket to Charleston with a win tonight. They lead 1-0 as we head into the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Polar Bears will be Brock Martin, followed by Blake Straight and Noah Pethel. Andrew Murdoch returning to the mound for the Bruins. Murdoch started off the game. The first two batters, Peschel and Canfield, struck them both out, gave up a single to Bigelow, and then a 12-pitch at-bat to Matt Masters. Masters kept staying alive, and then an RBI double that sent home Trevor Bigelow for the only run on the board for either team in this one. Here's the first pitch from Murdoch, outside, ball one. The 1-0 to Martin, and Martin golfs it. Murdoch is able to field it. Underhand throw to Palavis, and one away. Martin grounds out, so nobody on, and
now
one out for
number
Blake
11,
Straight.
Blake Straight.
Straight comes to the plate batting 198 on the season, but only 7 strikeouts, second lowest on the team for the Polar Bears. First pitch low for ball one. Straight does get on base a lot with walks. 1-0. Here's the pitch from Murdoch, high, ball two. Here is the 2-0 to Straight, outside, misses, ball three. So here's the 3-0 count. Straight not gonna swing at this one. Force Murdoch to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0, inside corner, called strike one. Straight thought it was a ball. Home plate umpire. I've had him for Fairmont Senior games before. He loves that inside corner. That strike zone always moves a little bit toward the batter. Saw it on that one. Straight was sure that was ball four, and it was called strike one. So a 3-1 count. Here is the pitch from Murdoch, and it is swung on and fouled back by Straight, and the count goes full. Similar at bat to Cam Peschel's at bat. Started off with a 3-0 count. Got a strike call on 3-0, made it 3-1, a foul. That made it full, and Murdoch was able to strike out Cam Peschel. Straight in that same situation again, a full count. Here's the payoff pitch from Murdoch. That one is way inside. Not questionable there. It's ball four, and a one-out base runner, and Blake Straight for the Polar Bears.
Now batting number 24, Noah Pethel.
Pethel, the freshman, has had a good playoff run. Came into the playoffs with his batting average at 180. He's gotten it up to 200. A solid 4 games for Pethel. Off-speed pitch down the middle for strike one. Good pitch by Murdoch. An 0-1 count as Pethel watched that one by. Here's the pickoff attempt at first. Straight is back safely. Still an 0-1 count for Noah Pethel, the freshman. The 0-1. Down the middle again. Strike two. Went to the same pitch. Caught Pethel looking both times. Now an 0-2 count for Noah Pethel, 1 on and 1 out. Another pickoff attempt on straight, back safely. Murdoch, the 0-2, outside and low. It's ball 1, and the count goes to 1-2. Straight does not have that big of a lead off of first. Already it's been pick off twice by Murdoch. Here's the 1-2 to Pethel. He swings that. It was way ahead of that one, and that one ended up in the student section on the third base side. Count stays 1-2. There's an off-speed pitch by Murdoch, and Pethel got way in front of it. That's why it went so far to the left down the third base side. Here's the 1-2 again. That one is swung on and fouled right down into the dirt. Count stays 1-2 for Pethel. Straight shallow lead off first. The 1-2 inside misses, and the count evens up at 2 apiece. Two count for Pethel, 1 on and 1 out. Here's the pitch from Murdoch. That one misses as well, and the count goes full. Murdoch was not able to get Masters out with a full count. Was not able to get Straight out with a full count. Here's the payoff to Pethel, and Pethel fouls it on the first base side. Out of play, stays alive with a full count. And all this is doing is increasing the pitch count for Andrew Murdoch. And I tell you, the one thing this field doesn't have is a visible pitch count scoreboard. So I won't be able to tell you the pitch count off the top of my head. The payoff pitch, Pethel lifts it. This is playable. O'Meary charging at right field, landing foul. O'Meary couldn't get there. And Pethel still stays alive with a full count.
Can I get a burrito, man? Burrito.
Pethel comes back to the plate. He was already basically to second by the time that ball dropped. There's a lot of foul area here at this field. Here's the payoff pitch. Pethel lifts it right center field. It is caught by O'Meary. Straight might be doubled up. He is double play. Brooke gets out of the inning. O'Meary, incredible. What a play by the right fielder, Zach O'Meary, and he celebrates all the way back to the dugout, makes the catch on the run, fires it back to Palavis, and it's a double play. Straight was already to third. We're through 2. Fairmont Senior leading 1-0 here in Game 2 of the Regional Championship here on Video Productions.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back to Frank Loria Memorial Field. Polar Bears leading Brooke 1-0 through 2 innings. We head to the third. Leading off for the Bruins will be Ty Sperringer, followed by Andrew Murdoch and Gino Provenzano. And through 2 innings, Andrew Murdoch sits at 46 pitches, and that is way, way higher than you would like. You like it about 15 per
Now batting
inning.
number 2,
He's averaging
Ty
23
Sperringer.
per inning. So when you get into this postseason, you like to only use 1 pitcher per game because you need to save them in case of emergency. But if you're Brooke, you have to throw everything you've got into this game tonight to keep the series alive. Canfield sits at just 25 pitches, so he's right on track. And here's the first pitch of the third. Misses outside for ball 1 to Sperringer. Sperringer batting .277 on the season, bottom of the order. Here's the 1-0 from Canfield. A swing and a miss by Sperringer. And the count evens at 1 apiece.
I did. There shit I could see what's like how big
The 1-1. Sperringer swings and misses again. 1-2 count.
Some birds we get like you turn like you're in the airport and then take a right and then go off to the left like Gatorade.
This is where Canfield gets in his rhythm when he finds that strike zone. The 1-2 off speed, but it's up high, and the count goes even at 2 apiece.
And he goes you on there. And I was like, last night for junior, I was like, yo, I want to like 18 yet. I was like, no.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Sperringer strikes out. Ball in the dirt. Bigelow throw to Pethel. Finishes the strikeout, 1 away.
Now batting number 3, Andrew Murdoch.
Second strikeout of the day from Logan Canfield. Anderson struck out in the first. Sperringer swings and misses at that one. Nobody on and 1 out. We're back to the top of the lineup. Andrew Murdoch comes to the plate. He singled off Canfield on the first pitch of the game. Second pitch he sees outside corner, strike 1.
Then that same strand, it's like a...
Here's the 0-1 from Canfield. Murdoch swings, chops it foul. First base side, count goes 0-2.
Like you're looking for a purity of like mold, bugs, and like there's like
Murdoch, a left-handed hitter.
Like if there's like one extra stem, you don't want your stem, cut that off and then throw it back and throw it back. And then it goes to... It's really not bad. You get used to it pretty quick, but sometimes you just go out here.
Here's the 0-2 from Canfield. That one high for ball 1. Went fastball, a little too far up, and it's called ball 1. Canfield goes quickly. The 1-2 to Murdoch. Murdoch swings, lifts it right field. That's down and to the wall. Murdoch, extra bases, gets the second, takes off, comes to third. Throw by straight, not in time. A 1-out or a no-out triple. No, 1-out triple for Andrew Murdoch. So Murdoch at third again. He got stranded there in the first inning. And now Brooke in a little better position to try to tie this game with Provenzano at the plate.
Now I'm just working.
That one right between Peschel and Salmons in right field. We talked about it. It's deep back there. 385 to right center, and that's how far back it went. Murdoch's speed got him to third. 1 out. Here's the pitch. That one misses on the first pitch to Provenzano, and it's a 1-0 count.
Well, my first week when I was still in school, I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Sunday.
Here's the 1-0. Provenzano gets by Gorby. Tie game. Ball gets away. Provenzano wasn't looking. He was tying his shoe at first. Brooke has evened it on an error by the shortstop, Braden Gorby. And the only weakness Fairmont Senior has is that right there. You can say that pretty confidently. And you look at the stats. Well, up to the plate right now is Zach O'Meary with Provenzano aboard at first in a 1-1 game. First pitch misses outside, ball 1.
My first week,
In games where the Polar Bears have under 3 errors this season, they're 21-1. In games where they have 3 or more errors, they are 1-5. So you can really look at the tail right there. That was error number 1, and it was a bad one, allowed in a run. That pitch was in the dirt for ball 2 to O'Meary. The one game Fairmont Senior lost with under 3 errors was against Washington early this year, and the one game Fairmont Senior won with 3 or more errors was against North Marion, and that was a 4-3 game. Here's the 2-0 from Canfield, low, ball 3. And when you have a streaky pitcher like Logan Canfield, and he's in his rhythm, and the defense just falls apart,
Where's my house?
you'll see the batters start doing a little better against Canfield, and he has a 4-pitch walk to O'Meary. That one missed high, and there's 2 aboard with 1 out. Exact same thing happened in the Bridgeport game to Fairmont Senior. Canfield started off the game on fire against one of the best teams in AAA in the Bridgeport Indians. And then a couple errors, and it fell apart from there. Bridgeport scored 7 runs in 1 inning.
Now batting number 14, Aiden Provenzano.
All against Canfield, and it all came off errors. Fairmont Senior had 4 errors in that game against Bridgeport. They had 4 last week against Wheeling Park, got blown out in that game. Here's the pitch to Canfield. That one missed as well for ball 1, so 5 straight misses by Canfield.
For me, it's free because they'll pay for it. Workplace. So you can get free.
And now here comes a meeting on the mound.
Oh, employees get a discount through the dispensaries. Like when they put a new product in the store, it's usually like $90. We get it for like 10. And they'll have deals like, it was like 4 for 20. It was like, one.
Coach Alex Peschel comes out to talk with Logan Canfield. Seen it happen before when the teams start hitting and getting on base against Canfield. They'll be able to continue that. But once he starts finding that zone again, he'll be able to shut him down. And this little pause, the Polar Bears are hoping will do exactly that.
I have those in my freezer right now.
Polar Bears not known for starting fast. They've been down a lot this season with a 22-6 record. But they do. They claw and they fight back. And they win games. And if they can turn it on, they can hit against any pitcher. 1-0 count. Back at the plate is Provenzano. Here's the pitch from Canfield outside, ball 2. Aiden Provenzano at the plate. Gino Provenzano on second, and Zach O'Meary on first, the 2 base runners for the Bruins with 1 out. The 2-0. That one inside corner, strike 1. Got Provenzano looking. That inside corner, that's there. It's not ideal to hit from, especially when it's moved a little over towards the batter. 2-1 count. Canfield looks back at the runner. Provenzano at second, deals, and that one's low for ball 3, and the count goes 3-1. Three-1 count. Provenzano back to the plate. Canfield trying to avoid walking the bases loaded for Henry Anderson.
I'm back. I'm back. What are you going to fix me? What do you feel like fixing?
The 3-1. That one called strike 2 on the bottom shelf. Provenzano took off to first. Thought that was ball 4, a late call, and it's a full count.
Oh, no jalapenos. Okay, go ahead and give me that one.
Big pitch right here with 2 on and 1 out. Canfield looks back. The payoff pitch, outside corner, no call, ball 4, bases loaded. Provenzano, the runner at first, Zach O'Meary, the runner at second, and Gino Provenzano, the runner at third, and Henry Anderson comes to the plate
now
with the bases loaded.
Henry Anderson.
Anderson struck out looking in the first.
Can I get a Dr. Pepper?
Brooke has the opportunity to do a lot of damage right here.
Y'all at break it
That's easy for them. Huh?
Canfield gets the signal.
College graduation money.
In a tough situation, bases loaded, one out. This one lifted left field by Anderson. Martin makes the catch. No tag. Throw home is fielded by Bigelow. Runners stay put, 2 away. Provenzano thought about tagging and coming home. It just wasn't deep enough into left field, and Martin's throw was on the money.
Now batting number 24, Garrett Moore.
Garrett Moore comes to the plate now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Moore flew out in his first at-bat in the second inning. Brooke trying to take their first lead of the game in the top of the third. Here's the pitch from Canfield. That one, half swing. Did he go? He did not. It's ball 1.
I kept trying to get your attention, but you was zoomed in. I kept looking at the phone.
1-0 count. Bases loaded, 2 out. The pitch from Canfield, a swing and a miss by Moore. And the count evens up at 1 apiece. One ball, 1 strike. Canfield trying to get out of a bases loaded situation. Brooke trying to avoid stranding them. The 1-1 inside corner, called strike 2. Was it a strike? Probably not, but it was called strike 2. And Moore sat there and watched it by in a 1-2 count now. The 1-2 is swung on and fouled straight down, so Moore stays alive with a 1-2 count. And Garrett Moore is the designated hitter for Brooke. He's in the game for this purpose only, hit the ball. And a hit right here will give Brooke their first lead. The base is loaded and 2 out. The 1-2, called strike 3! Canfield gets out of it. Brooke strands, the base is loaded, but they do add a run. Andrew Murdoch has come in. Brooke is on the board, and we're tied, and we head to the bottom of the third. You're watching Game 2 of the Class AAA Region 1 Championship live here on Video Productions.
Since 1965, the team at City Construction has been an industry leader in all facets of construction, shaping the West Virginia landscape with some of the most recognizable commercial projects throughout the state. As one of the largest general contractors in north central West Virginia, our outstanding record of quality workmanship and personal service is here for your next project. Call our team of experts today.
Give us the opportunity to design build your next project. City Construction Company, West Virginia proud since 1965.
Welcome back to Frank Gloria Memorial Field in Clarksburg, West Virginia. We're in the bottom of the third inning in a tie ball game, 1-1. Leading off the inning for the Polar Bears will be Cole Sammons, followed by Cam Peschel and Logan Canfield. And you can argue that starting the lineup in this spot is even more dangerous than starting it at the top of the order if you're Fairmont Senior, because you have Sammons leading off, and he's batting .414 on the season, second on the team in batting average.
Now batting number 1,
solid hitter.
Cole Sammons.
Followed by Cam Peschel and Logan Canfield, 2 very, very good hitters. And then with this spot, you have Bigelow in the cleanup. We'll see if Sammons can get aboard. First pitch from Murdoch catches the inside corner for strike 1. Sammons, a left-handed hitter. against Murdoch, a left-handed pitcher. Here's the 0-1. Salmons grounds it, slow roller. Provenzano fields it, fires to Palavis low, but Palavis hangs on, makes the catch, one away. Salmons grounds out. That'll bring up Cam Peschel, who struck out in his first at-bat back in the first inning after being up in the count 3-0.
Now batting number 3, Cam Peschel.
Peschel at the plate. Seems like this season Cam always does better the second and third time he's up. Started off slow. Last year was kind of different. It seemed like every time Cam led off, he was on base in every game. This year, it takes him a while. This is his second at bat. First pitch missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Murdoch. That one missed as well, and the count goes 2-0. The 2-0 from Murdoch, grounded by Peschel. That gets through into left field. Anderson dove after it, couldn't make the snag on the left side, and Peschel is aboard with a 1-out single. Polar Bears made it this far a season ago.
Now batting number 2, Logan Canfield.
In the regional championship series, that was against Frankfurt. It went to game 3, and they lost by 1 in Frankfurt. Season ended there. But they were down 1-0 going into game 2, and they were the team that needed to win back-to-back. Couldn't pull it off. Now they're the team leading 1-0 in the series as the pickoff attempt on Peschel is unsuccessful. He's back safely. At the plate is Logan Canfield with 1 on and 1 out. Shallow leadoff first for Peschel. Here's the pitch from Murdoch. Canfield lifts it high right center field. Sperringer is there, but in front is O'Meary, the right fielder, to make the catch for out number 2. So 1 on and 2 away for Trevor Bigelow. Bigelow singled and scored the only run for the Polar Bears back in the first inning. The team leader in batting average, batting .420 on the season. That was coming into the game. It's a little bit higher right now with the single in the first. 1 on, 2 out, the pitch, a big swing and a miss by Bigelow, and the count goes 0-1. If Bigelow gets a pitch he likes early in the count, he is swinging for the skies.
I bet. Circulate it, yeah.
Here's the 0-1. That one's outside for ball 1.
Sure.
Count goes even at 1.
And
this field, it's a little weird. The left field comes up a lot because there's a T-ball field out in left field that shortened it a little bit. Once you get away from that T-ball field, the wall goes straight back, and it goes to 375 in a hurry. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful. Peschel is back standing up. 1-1 count for Bigelow.
I've been riding that club. Hi, nice to meet you. I've been riding that club for quite a long time.
Here's the 1-1 from Murdoch. That one misses for ball 2. That one looked close. Murdoch doesn't get the call, and the count's 2-1.
Thank you. See you later, my menopause friend.
The 2-1, Bigelow lifts it straight into the air. Catcher Provenzano is there, makes the catch, out number 3. We're through 3 innings and we're tied at 1. What a game we have here in game 2 of the Regional Championship Series on Video Productions. Back after this.
Hi, this is Meredith Mayer from Fairmont, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you can find me at my local Parmar store.
We had that thundering herd pride at your local Parmar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Parmar app for even more savings and sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered. We are Marshall and we are Parmar stores.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Welcome back to Frank Loria Memorial Field. We've got a tie game through 3 innings. We enter the 4th. Leading off for the Bruins will be Nikos Palavis, followed by Noah McMahon and Ty Sperringer, the 7-8-9 spot in the batting order. Canfield returns to the mound, and this is the part of the order for Brooke that really struggles. Palavis batting just .152 on the season, only 5 hits. McMahon batting just .067 on the season, only 3 hits, and he's been struck out 20 times, which is not a very good ratio. And then Sperringer batting .277 on the season. He struck out already in this game. Palavis popped out in his first at-bat back in the 2nd. Palavis, a very solid first baseman, though, in the field for Brooke. So he gets his spot in the order that way. Canfield gets warm-up pitches with Bigelow. That's the last one. Throw down to 2nd. Not a very good one. Luckily, there wasn't anyone trying to steal there. Now, Palavis comes to the plate.
Now batting number 25, Nikos Palavis.
Canfield gets the signal. The first pitch to Palavis is outside for ball 1. One 1-0 count for the leadoff batter of the inning, Palavis. The pitch from Canfield, swung on, lifted, center field. Peschel is there and makes the catch. I tell you, Cam Peschel was very, very far in center field, and it was just a blooper.
Now batting number 23, Noah McMahon.
He's able to come up and make the catch for out number 1, and the outfield stays far up for McMahon. First pitch misses low for ball 1. It's 390 to center field, and Peschel's about halfway forward from that. This is grounded right to the glove of Canfield. Canfield underhand flip to Pethel, 2 away. Said this is the part of the lineup that struggles for Brooke, and you see it here.
Now batting number 2, Ty Sperringer.
Sperringer comes back up to the plate. He struck out in his only at-bat an inning ago. Nobody on and 2 out. Here is the pitch from Canfield. That is swung on by Sperringer. Gorby, he fields that one, fires to Pethel, out number 3. No error on that one from Braden Gorby. And the Polar Bears make quick work of the bottom of the Bruins lineup. We're through 3.5. We head to the bottom of the 4th and game 2 of the Region 1 Championship Series here on Video Productions.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
I'm Keith Powell, and going on right now is my Keith Says Yes Fest. I'm saying yes to lowering your payments, yes to your trade-in, regardless of condition, miles, even if you're still making payments. My Keith Says Yes credit approval process helps me say yes, you're approved. So if you want new Chevys, yes. New Fords, yes. Lifetime warranty, yes. Come see me, Keith Powell at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
Welcome back to Frank Loria Memorial Field in Clarksburg. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning in a tie game. Leading off the inning for the Polar Bears will be Matt Masters, followed by Braden Gorby and Brock Martin. Both pitchers, Murdoch and Canfield, they both sit at 56 pitches. However, Canfield has pitched 4 innings. Murdoch has just pitched 3. He's about ready to start his 4th right now.
Chicken sandwich.
Each pitcher has allowed their fair share of base runners, especially Canfield. Brooke had the bases loaded, and they weren't able to score any runs with the bases loaded. Their one run came earlier in that inning off an error by Gorby that sent home Andrew Murdoch.
Now batting number 29, Matt Masters.
Masters comes to the plate as the leadoff batter in the fourth for the Polar Bears. Murdoch gets the signal from Provenzano. The wind up and pitch, and Masters swings on it, fielded by Provenzano, fires to Palavis, and Palavis makes the catch for out number 1. Seems like every play made in the field.
Now batting number 27,
has come
Braden
right to
Glooby.
Gino Provenzano, shortstop. He's been busy. And nobody on and 1 out now for Braden Gorby. Gorby grounded out in the first inning. At the plate for the second time today. Here's the pitch from Murdoch, off speed, outside corner. Doesn't get the call, misses for ball 1. Gorby, a very good contact hitter. Here's the 1-0. That one misses high for ball 2. Two-0 count. Nobody on and 1 out. The windup and pitch from Murdoch. Gorby lifts it right field. O'Meary on the run, makes the catch again. Zach O'Meary, he's also been busy out in right field. Hangs on for that one, and 2 away.
Now batting number 6, Brock Martin.
Martin comes to the plate with nobody on and 2 out. Here is the pitch from Murdoch, off speed, misses for ball 1. This is the part of the lineup for the Polar Bears. Gorby, Martin, straight. That's kind of hit or miss. When they're rolling, they're rolling. Martin fouls that one back. Count evens at 1 apiece. They haven't been rolling today.
How much are drinks?
1-1 count for Martin.
So like the pop.
Murdoch gets the signal. Here's the pitch. Swung on by Martin. Provenzano's there. Fields it, fires Palavis low, and it is called out. It was close. But another fantastic play from the shortstop, Gino Provenzano, and an even better play by the first baseman, Nikos Palavis, to pick it off the ground in time and get the out. We're through 4 here in Game 2 of the Class AAA Region 1 Championship on Video Productions. What a game we've got. We're tied into the 5th.
1965, the team at City Construction has been an industry leader in all facets of construction, shaping the West Virginia landscape with some of the most recognizable commercial projects throughout the state. As one of the largest general contractors in North Central West Virginia, our outstanding record of quality workmanship and personal service is here for your next project. Call our team of experts today.
Give us the opportunity to design build your next project. City Construction Company, West Virginia proud since 1965.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill. Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Welcome back to Frank Loria Memorial Field, getting ready to start the 5th inning. We're at the top of the order in the Brooke lineup. Leading off is Andrew Murdoch, followed by Gino Provenzano and Zach O'Meary.
Now batting number 3, Andrew Murdoch.
Murdoch comes to the plate. He has been fantastic in this one. He's singled, tripled, and scored, but this one is grounded. And is it called fair or foul? It was fair, I believe, and so that means Murdoch is out.
Now batting number 21, Gino Provenzano.
That was quick. 1 pitch and now 1 away. It bounced right on the line. I wasn't sure if it was fair or foul. Pethel made a routine play to pick it up and touch first. one away. Provenzano at the plate. That pitch misses for ball one. 1-0 count. Gino Provenzano up. Here's the pitch from Canfield. That one is down the middle for strike one.
Nachos and cheese.
Throws Provenzano at that one, and the count evens up. Here's the 1-1 from Canfield. Swung on by Provenzano. Straight moves over, fields it. Sidearm throw to Pethel. It is caught. He is out. 2 away. And now O'Meary comes to the plate.
Now batting number 4, Zach O'Meary.
O'Meary has grounded out and walked in this game. Canfield has found his rhythm again after allowing the bases loaded with 1 out. He has gotten now 7 straight outs without allowing another runner. Here is the pitch to O'Meary. That one misses, and the count 1-0.
Nachos and cheese.
The 1-0. O'Meary skies it into the air. Canfield sees it, charges it. Bigelow makes the catch in foul territory. Reaches over, snags it for out number 3. And Fairmont Senior makes quick work of the strong part of the Brooke lineup. We head to the bottom of the 5th, still tied at 1 in game 2 of the Region 1 Championship Series here on Video Productions.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back to Frank Gloria Memorial Field in Clarksburg. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning with the game tied at 1 apiece. Andrew Murdoch returns to the mound for the Bruins. Leading off the inning for the Polar Bears will be Blake Straight, followed by Noah Pethel and then Cole Sammons. The 7, 8, 9 spot in the order for the Polar Bears. Murdoch continuing to get warm-up pitches in. It's been a tight game throughout. Fairmont Senior struck first on an RBI double by Matt Masters that sent home Trevor Bigelow. Brooke answered on a fielding error by Braden Gorby that sent home Andrew Murdoch. The Bruins later
now batting number 11, Blake Straight,
with 1 out in a tie game at 1-1, and they weren't able to capitalize on that. And so that is where we are now as Straight steps up to the plate. Here's the first pitch from Murdoch. That one misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That one on the outside corner, called strike 1, and the count evens up. One ball, 1 strike for Blake Straight. The windup by Murdoch, the pitch, Straight swings on it and fouls it on the first base side, out of play, and the count goes 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes for the leadoff batter of the inning, Straight. Here's the pitch from Murdoch. Straight bounces it right into the glove of the second baseman, McMahon. Throw to Palavis is in time, 1 away. Straight grounds out. That'll bring up Noah Pethel for the 2nd time today. Pethel flew out in the 2nd inning.
Now batting number 24,
Noah
Pethel.
time called. Home plate umpire steps out and fixes home plate. It was crooked. It's straight again, and we're back to baseball again. At the plate is Pethel, nobody on and one out in the bottom of the 5th. Here is the pitch from Murdoch. That one is down the middle for strike 1.
Boys, get what you got to get.
I'm just taking
The 0-1 to Pethel. That one misses just a little bit outside, and the count evens up at 1 apiece.
Ferrero, yeah, cheese sauce. That's what you got to eat. How about a burrito?
1-1 count. They'll wind up and pitch by Murdoch. Off speed, misses high for ball 2. Two-1 count. The pitch by Murdoch, low, ball 3. So a 3-1 count now for Noah Pethel. Here's the pitch by Murdoch. Pethel lines it foul, and the count goes full. Nobody on and one out. The freshman Pethel at the plate with a full count again. The pitch by Murdoch, and Pethel fouls it back out of play into the crowd and off of the press box. Count remains full, and Pethel stays alive. Here's the payoff pitch, and it is swung on and fouled back again by Pethel. Stays alive still.
Can I have a pack of Oreos, please?
Full count, nobody on, one out. The payoff, Pethel swings, fouls it back off the glove of Provenzano. Another one where if Aiden would have hung on to it and made the catch, it would have been an out, but slipped right back behind him off his glove. Pethel remains alive again. 3 straight foul balls. This will be pitch number 9 of the at-bat. The pitch by Murdoch. Pethel lifts it left field. Bennett is back, and makes the over-the-shoulder catch at the warning track. 2 away and nobody on, and that'll bring up Cole Salmons.
Now batting number 1, Cole Salmons.
Salmons grounded out in his only at-bat in this game back in the 3rd inning. Nobody on and 2 out for Salmons. The pitch by Murdoch is down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1. Salmons lifts it foul out of play, and the count goes 0-2. Oh, 0-2 count. Murdoch gets the signal from Provenzano. The pitch. Salmons lines it foul down the 3rd base side, out of play, stays alive with an 0-2 count. Oh, 0-2 count. The wind up and pitch, and that one misses high and inside for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes now. Nobody on and 2 out. The pitch bounces in the dirt for ball 2, and the count goes even. Andrew Murdoch sitting at 81 pitches through 4 2/3 inning to this point. 110 is the limit. Like I said, you want to keep your pitcher as long as possible. Salmons fouls it back out of play, stays alive still with a 2-2 count. I tell you, the Polar Bears have hit a record number of foul balls off of Andrew Murdoch today. The at-bats feels like they're either 1 or 2 pitches or 8 or 9. Salmons golfs this one in foul territory, lands foul, stays alive still with a 2-2 count. So 2 balls and 2 strikes for the freshman Cole Salmons at the plate. Lefty on lefty. The 2-2. Salmons lifts it right center field. O'Meary moving over, makes the catch. Out number 3. We are through 5 innings and we're still tied at 1 apiece. We head to the 6th. What a game it is. Game 2 of the Class AAA Region 2 Championship continues next here on Video Productions.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Since 1965, the team at City Construction has been an industry leader in all facets of construction, shaping the West Virginia landscape with some of the most recognizable commercial projects throughout the state. As one of the largest general contractors in north central West Virginia, our outstanding record of quality workmanship and personal service is here for your next project. Call our team of experts today.
Give us the opportunity to design build your next project. City Construction Company, West Virginia proud since 1965.
Welcome back to Frank Gloria Field here in Clarksburg. We enter the top of the 6th inning in a 1-1 game. Leading off for the Bruins will be Aiden Provenzano, followed by Henry Anderson, and then Garrett Moore, the 4, 5, 6 spot in the Bruins lineup. Logan Canfield returns to the mound with just 63 pitches to this point. Provenzano was walked in the 1st inning and was walked in the 3rd inning. And Provenzano is pretty tall, so he has a big strike zone to pitch to. Catcher for Brooke. Bruins have done a good job to this point, putting everything they've got into game 2 to try to send it to game 3 tomorrow night, which would be in
Now
Brooke
batting number 14,
if they're able to win today.
Aiden Provenzano.
If the Polar Bears are able to win, the series is over and Fairmont Senior is moving on. Here is the pitch from Canfield. Inside corner, called strike 1.
Oh, thank you. I don't know why those are all twisted, sorry.
0-1 count. The wind up and pitch by Canfield outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 from Canfield. A swing and a miss by Provenzano. The count goes 1-2. Only 2 strikeouts today for Logan Canfield, who's recorded 39 on the season. Likewise for Murdoch, who's recorded 41. Here's the 1-2, and that one bounces in the dirt. Provenzano did not swing at that. Check swing, and it's ball 2, and the count goes even at 2 apiece. The 2-2 from Canfield, outside again, and the count goes full. Here's the payoff pitch, and it misses outside, and for the 3rd time today, Provenzano is on with a walk. Henry Anderson will come to the plate. He has struck out and flown out.
Now batting
His
number
2 at-bats
32,
to this point.
Henry Anderson.
1 on, nobody out. The pitch from Canfield, a swing and a miss, gets by Bigelow, but it is a foul ball. He didn't miss. That was dangerous if it was a swing and a miss, but barely got contact on it. So the runner stays put at first, 0-1 count still. The 0-1 to Anderson. Anderson golfs it foul, third base side. Count goes 0-2.
Thank you.
Fairmont Senior and Brooke, newly in a region together. They're put in the region for basketball as well and met in the regional championship there. Fairmont Senior dominated that one at home. It wasn't a best-of-3 series. It was one game, and Fairmont Senior punched their ticket to Charleston against the Bruins in basketball. That one called strike 3 right down the middle, and Anderson knows it.
Now batting number 24, Garrett Moore.
Third strikeout, or fourth strikeout of the day, rather, for Logan Canfield, and 3 of them have been looking. 1 on and 1 out with Moore at the plate. Here's the pitch from Canfield. Moore grounds it. Gorby is there. Tries to turn 2. Out at second. Safe at first. So they get the leadoff runner, Provenzano, out.
Now batting
Moore
number
reaches
25,
first on a fielder's choice.
Nikos Palavas.
And Palavas comes to the plate. And if Palavas isn't able to get on, you look ahead, top of the 7th, you've got Noah McMahon leading off, followed by Sperringer and then Murdoch. Here is the pitch to Palavas, fouls it out of play, count 0-1. One on, 2 out. The pitch from Canfield gets off the glove of Bigelow, but staying put at first is Moore. Count evens up at 1 apiece. It's been a pitcher's duel so far in this game, and some great plays in the field for both teams. 1-1 count now for Palavas, batting just 152 on the season, 0 for 2 today. Swings and misses at that one. Count goes 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 on, 2 out, top of the 6th, tie game. And running is Moore. He's caught in a pickle. Gorby, throw, Canfield, tag, out! The absolute worst case scenario for Brooke. The pickoff attempt works, out number 3, and they have their bottom 3 in the order due up in the 7th. We're tied 1-1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Leading off for the Polar Bears will be the top of their order, Peschel, Canfield, and Bigelow. It'll get interesting when we return here on Video Productions.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back to Frank Loria Memorial Field in Clarksburg. The fans during the break were clapping, getting louder.
Now batting number 30, Cam Peschel.
They know it's the top of the order for the Polar Bears. They know if any damage is going to be done, it is right here, right now. We'll see if the tie can be broken. Leading off is Peschel. Murdoch back on the mound with 84 pitches. Time call.
Okay.
And Peschel steps back up to the plate. The wind-up and pitch from Murdoch. Outside corner called strike one.
Horrible call.
The 0-1 from Murdoch. Peschel swings and misses at that one, and it's an 0-2 count. Peschel struck out in the first, singled in the third. This is his third at-bat of the day. The wind-up and pitch, and a swing and a miss. Peschel strikes out on 3 pitches. That'll bring up
now batting number 2, Logan Canfield.
Canfield yet to get on base. He's at the plate with 1 out, nobody on. Here is the pitch from Murdoch down the middle for strike 1. Over in Bridgeport, Frankfurt leads the Indians 4-0 in the 5th. It's a tie game here. Canfield lifts it, center field. Sperringer charging after it, but it's the second baseman, McMahon, moving back, making the catch, out number 2. So nobody on and 2 out for Trevor Bigelow. Had this situation in the first inning, was able to make a 2-out rally and score the only
44,
run.
Trevor Bigelow.
Fairmont Senior has put on the board in this game. The pitch from Murdoch is top shelf, strike 1. The 0-1. High drive, deep left center field. Sperringer back at the wall, caught! Out number 3. Brooke gets out of the inning. We are tied. We head to the 7th. 1-1. What a game. We'll be back in game 2 of the Class AAA Region 1 Championship Series here on Video Productions.
Since 1965, the team at City Construction has been an industry leader in all facets of construction, shaping the West Virginia landscape with some of the most recognizable commercial projects throughout the state. As one of the largest general contractors in north central West Virginia, our outstanding record of quality workmanship and personal service is here for your next project. Call our team of experts today.
Give us the opportunity to design build your next project. City Construction Company, West Virginia proud since 1965.
Welcome back to Frank Gloria Memorial Field in Clarksburg. We're in the 7th inning in a tie ball game, 1-1. Leading off the inning for the Brooke Bruins will be their 7, 8, 9 spot in the order. Nikos Palavis, followed by Noah McMahon and Ty Sperringer. And if you're Fairmont Senior, this is exactly where you want Brooke. All 3 of them have been 0 for 2 today. And if you're Canfield on the pitcher's mound, the biggest thing is don't walk them. Make them hit the ball, make them put it in play. Allowing a walk would get guys like Palavis, who has a 152 batting average on the season, and McMahon a .067. You don't want those guys aboard without having to hit the ball. In the top of the 7th inning, Polar Bears had a tune-up game, a regular season game against Morgantown last week. That went to extras. They lost that one 4-3. Morgantown walked that one off. They were the road team in that game. Fairmont Senior, the home team today. Palavis was at the plate in the 6th inning, but Garrett Moore got picked off at first.
Now batting number 25,
didn't finish his at-bat.
Nikos Palavis.
So he is back again. Here is the pitch from Canfield. That one low, misses for ball 1. showing bunt is Palavis. Pulls back down the middle, strike one, count goes even. The 1-1 from Canfield inside, misses for ball two. The 2-1 from Canfield is swung on, grounded. Gets through into left field. Palavis with a leadoff single. Masters came over and dove after it. Looks like he came up too far and then had to go left, and the ball got by him. So, one on, nobody out. It's Palavis. And now a change in the lineup for Brooke. Batting in place of Noah McMahon will be Aiden Latham.
Now batting
McMahon
number
was 0 for 2
15,
on the day.
Adam Latham.
Aiden Latham comes to the plate with one on and nobody out in the top of the 7th, with the game and the season on the line. Pinch hitter Aiden Latham at the plate. Home plate umpire returns to his spot and Latham steps up to bat. The pitch from Canfield. Latham shows bunt, pulls back down the middle, strike one. Very small lead off first for Palavis. This one is lifted center field. Peschel is there, makes the catch, one away. Latham flies out.
Now batting number 2, Ty Sperringer.
Bottom of the order, Ty Sperringer comes to the plate with one on and one out. And on deck is Andrew Murdoch. And if you're Sperringer right here, obviously you want to get a hit and get Murdoch up to the plate. But you got to make sure you don't want to hit it in double play position and not give Murdoch a chance to come up. Here's the pitch from Canfield, outside, misses, ball one. Sperringer back up to the plate, a 1-0 count, time called, and a baseball is rolling onto the field coming from the dugout. Third base coach of the Bruins barking instructions back to his dugout. So a slight delay. Back to action. Palavis is the runner at first for the Bruins. At the plate is Sperringer with one out in the top of the 7th in a tie game. The pitch from Canfield, swung on, straight moves over, fields it, throws to first. Out there, runner Palavis advances to second, 2 away. Runner in scoring position, and Andrew Murdoch comes to the plate.
Now batting number 3, Andrew Murdoch.
Murdoch has singled, tripled, and scored. He's also grounded out. He comes to the plate with an opportunity to give Brooke their first lead of the game in the top of the 7th. Runner at second is Palavis. Canfield looks back, deals to Murdoch. Murdoch, it's off the glove of Pethel. Pethel has to race into the bag. He can't get there. Murdoch is safe. It was a rocket shot right at the first baseman, Noah Pethel, and he dropped it. And Canfield couldn't outrace Murdoch to the bag. Pethel couldn't. And there's runners on the corners with 2 out. Palavis
now
at
batting
third,
number
Murdoch
21, Gino Provenzano.
at first. Gino Provenzano comes to the plate. Murdoch is at third for the 3rd time today. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss by Provenzano. Count 0-1. I apologize, Murdoch's at first, Palavis is the runner at third. 0-1 count. Crowd getting into it. Runners on the corners, 2 out. The pitch by Canfield is swung on, missed. Ball gets by, and scoring is Nikos Palavis. A little controversy. They're wondering if that was a foul ball. It was not, and Brooke has a 2-1 lead. It was a swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2 for Provenzano, but the ball bounced away from Bigelow. Bigelow said it was fouled back. Umpire said no, and Brooke has the lead. The 0-2.
There it is.
Outside corner called strike 3.
Let's go, boys! Let's go, boys!
And so, controversy in this game that gives Brooke a 2-1 lead. The Polar Bears need to rally. Down 1, we head to the bottom of the 7th in game 2 of the regional championship here on Video Productions.
Hi, this is Meredith Mayer from Fairmont, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you can find me at my local Parmar store.
We had that thundering herd pride at your local Parmar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Parmar app for even more savings and sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered. We are Marshall, and we are Parmar stores.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Welcome back to Frank Loria Memorial Field. The Brooke Bruins are leading 2-1 on the Polar Bears in game 2. At the plate, leading off for the Polar Bears will be Matt Masters, followed by Braden Gorby and Brock Martin. Andrew Murdoch returns to the mound with 91 pitches. That gives him 19 to work with. That's plenty for Murdoch. And Brooke is 3 outs away from sending this to game 3 tomorrow night. Masters at the plate, leading off.
Go, Matt.
The first pitch from Murdoch, down the middle, strike 1. Murdoch has been excellent all game long. Polar Bears have struggled to hit off of Murdoch. Here's the 0-1. Masters grounds it. That's 2! Woo! Single, Masters aboard. Here comes the rally. Masters is on, nobody out. Braden Gorby comes to the plate. Third baseman Henry Anderson dove after it, wasn't able to trap it in front of him.
Now batting number 27, Braden Gorby.
Gorby comes to the plate. Polar Bears have had 3 walk-off wins this year. Gorby shows bunt, lays it down foul, and the count goes 0-1. A bunt typically here would be a good call, but the Polar Bears just don't bunt ever this season. Very rarely do you ever see a Polar Bear batter. Not a lot of experience laying it down, playing small ball. But with 1 on, nobody out in this situation. See if Gorby tries it again. He shows it. Here is the pitch, lays it down first base side, and it rolls just foul. Masters is still digging. He got to third, but it was a foul ball. And the count 0-2, so now that'll take the bunt out of play. Brock Martin on deck. The 0-2. Gorby lines it right. It is there! Master! Goal by O'Meara. Runners on the corners. Martin comes to the plate.
Now batting number 6, Brock Martin.
A chance to tie the game. Polar Bears in prime position with runners on the corners and nobody out. Masters, the runner at third. Gorby, the runner at first. Yes, Bears chant going in the crowd. The pitch from Murdoch. Martin takes a big swing and fouls it back out of play. Count 0-1. The 0-1 from Murdoch. Martin, that is foul. Wow, on the first base side, Palavis dove after it, but it was just right of first base, and the count goes 0-2. Count for Martin at the plate with runners on the corners, nobody out in the bottom of the 7th.
Hey, here we go, Brock. Fight. Hey, don't change.
The 0-2. Swung on. That is fair. Martin tied it. 2-2 in the 7th.
Now batting number 11, Blake Strait.
Henry Anderson, the third baseman, threw it home, and Provenzano dropped it, trying to tag out Masters. Nobody out. 2 on, and Blake Strait is at the plate. Here comes the meeting at the mound. Is this it for is this it for Murdoch? A long meeting at the mound for the Bruins.
That's right. Walk off. Go.
Everyone returns to their spots. Brooke is riding with Murdoch. Straight at the plate. Murdoch, 99 pitches. He's got 11 to work with still. But the Polar Bears have a chance to walk it off and go to Charleston. Nobody out still. And 2 on. Straight at the plate, shows bunt, pulls back, called strike 1. Oh, 0-1 count. See if they have Straight try to bunt again. Gorby the runner at second, Martin the runner at first. The pitch, low for ball 1 to Blake Straight. Murdoch taking a long time between pitches. The 1-1 to Straight, swung on, lifted, right field. O'Meara after in foul territory, cannot get there. It lands foul, and the count goes 1-2.
close, keep fighting.
Here is the 1-2 while Murdoch still taking his time. The 1-2 to straight. Misses low. Gorby steals third. Martin steals second. Both runners advance. Still no out. It's 2-2. 2-2 count. Crowd getting into it. They've been into it this whole inning. Polar Bears in prime position to potentially go to Charleston right here. Brooke still needs to get 3 outs to keep the game alive. The 2-2 to straight. Swing and a miss. Straight strikes out. First out, though, and that'll bring up the freshman,
number 22, Noah Petho.
Two on, 1 out, both runners in scoring position. Gorby at third, Martin at second. Time called by Pethel at the plate. And they are intentionally walking Noah Pethel to put the double play into effect, and Cole Salmons comes to the plate. So they did that to put the double play in effect, but the bases are loaded. And Cole Salmons, second on the team in batting average at .414 this season. He's 0 for 2 today, though. Salmons at the plate, trying to be the hero. The pitch, swung on. They've won it! They've won it! Right field. Fairmont Seniors headed back. Cole Salmons. Where's the cape? The Bears are back in the Final Four for the first time in 3 years. Woo! An unbelievable game with an unbelievable finish. The 4th walk-off of the season for the Polar Bears. They win it 3-2. Gino Provenzano has made every play of this game that's come to him, and he blew it. Went right off his glove. An error. An E6. And the Polar Bears walk it off and win it 3-2. Team shaking hands. Brooke rode it out with Andrew Murdoch, and they just couldn't finish the deal. Fairmont Senior wins it 3-2. We'll step aside and have the post-game wrap-up coming up next here on Video Productions.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Hi, my name's Zach Frazier, and I'm from Fairmont, West Virginia. And when I'm back at home in Fairmont, you'll find me at my local Parmar store.
We had that golden boot pride at Parmar. There are literally hundreds of Parmar stores in West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, and even more on the way. Download the Parmar app to save even more. And whether it's food, gas, groceries, or whatever, we have you covered at Parmar. West Virginia proud and ready to serve you.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Hi, this is Meredith Mayer from Fairmont, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you can find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that thundering herd pride at your local Par-Mar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings and sign up for the Par-Mar rewards card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered. We are Marshall and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Welcome back to Frank Gloria Memorial Field in Clarksburg. The Polar Bears have just walked off Game 2 of the regional championship to defeat the Brooke Bruins 3-2, and they have punched their ticket to Charleston. They will be playing next week, and they are 2 wins away from their first state championship in program history. And they are getting presented with the regional championship trophy on the third base side. And what a game it was. Logan Canfield pitched an outstanding game, and so did Andrew Murdoch. Really, till that final inning, when you get in those 100s and pitches, it is hard to close a game out against a team like Fairmont Senior. We've seen it before this year. Jacob Motes of Grafton pitched an excellent game until the 7th, fell apart. Fairmont Senior came back and won. Andrew Murdoch, same story. And Cole Salmons, the hero for the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears, just a freshman, but he delivers when it matters most and walks it off, sends the Polar Bears back. We'll take a look at the scoring recap real quick. There wasn't a lot of scoring, but the Polar Bears started it off. Trevor Bigelow got on at second. Then an RBI double by Matt Masters sent Bigelow home. That made it 1-0. Brooke answered back and tied it in the third on an error by Gorby. Murdoch came home and scored. It was 1-1 all the way until the 7th inning. A swing and a miss by Gino Provenzano. That was questionable whether it was foul or not. They said he didn't touch it. That allowed Palavis to come home and take the lead for Brooke. Made it 2-1 into the bottom of the 7th. And Fairmont Senior rallies just like they have all season long. Matt Masters a leadoff single. Gorby singled right after that. Martin delivered, that sent home Masters. The play at the plate, the ball was dropped. That tied the game, and Cole Salmons came up and delivered to send home Braden Gorby and send the Polar Bears to Charleston. And now you got to look ahead, celebrate for a little bit, but there's still work to do on this quest. The Polar Bears have swept the Bruins. They will be playing next week, and you got to wonder who will be the team that the Polar Bears are playing. Frankfort was up 4-0 on Bridgeport in the 5th inning, and you got to think the Polar Bears are going to either play Frankfort or Bridgeport, whoever wins that series, unless there's an upset in the Ripley series if Sissonville is able to come out. But you got to think Ripley will have the 1 seed locked up if they are there. If Frankfort wins against Bridgeport, you would think Fairmont Senior 2, Frankfort 3. If Bridgeport wins, it'll probably be Bridgeport 2, Fairmont Senior 3. And then the winner of the Winfield Point Pleasant series will be the 4 seed. So you got to think that's how it will end up. If it's Bridgeport, do you pitch Canfield or Gorby? Remember, Canfield pitched and Bridgeport handled him pretty well earlier in the season. So if it's Bridgeport, do you try and go to your ace and Braden Gorby, a pitcher who's 7-0 on the season with a .7 ERA? Really, there's only one other pitcher in the state with numbers like that, and it's Jet Gross of Jefferson. Or do you go with Canfield again to try and knock off Bridgeport? If it's Frankfort, do you ride it out with Canfield, save Gorby for the championship if you get that far? Frankfort's a really good team as well. They beat the Polar Bears in this regional championship series a year ago, but they will not be denied this year, at least not yet. It'll be a fun week coming up. You can watch live streaming coverage of the WVSSAC Baseball State Tournament next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from Gomart Ballpark in Charleston, live on Video Productions and Metro News. Until then, we'll see you down there. I'll be a part of the production crew, but will not be a part of the commentary crew. And it's been a fun season to be with you. And what a fun way to wrap up the live broadcasting on the Polar Bear Sports Channel. Fairmont Senior walks it off and wins 3-2. I'm Eli Brady signing off for the final time. We thank you for tuning in. You've been watching live streaming coverage of Polar Bear Baseball and the WVSSAC Regional Championship here on